Dr. Paswan, you and I both know better when it comes down to representation of Muslims. What you just elucidated was tokenism, sir, because one can get down how many Muslim candidates have been fielded by the BJP, how many cabinet ministers. Look at Karnataka, not a single Muslim was fielded by the BJP. I can count up 10 examples, so let's not get in there. But Dr. Dhruv, Jatti, there have been points that have been raised by Dr. Paswan. Would you like to answer?
Sure, quick counters to this, because I'm speaking with more empirical evidence. And I can tell you that the Bharatiya Janata Party in Karnataka went very soft on religious extremism. And I can speak and quote specific cases, such as the Hindu Jagaran Vedike leader, Mr. Jagdish Karnath. His cases were dropped, the ones from October 1st, 2022. The government also dropped cases from the Ram Shri Sene leader, Siddaramaiah Swami, and 11 others from the Kalburgi incident on March 20th, which in fact was extremely brutal. So now when the Bharatiya Janata Party has had a record in which the growing violence of communal trends increased in Karnataka, even if you look at the growing communal harmony report 2021, it stated that communal violence in Dakshin Kannada was the highest in these last 4 years, and you had 43 such cases in Shivamogga, which is the former Deputy CM Yediyurappaji's district. So when the Bharatiya Janata Party was unable to in fact protect the rights and interests, and very interestingly, Mr. Guru Paswanji was able to dodge my question. I re-ask him the same thing. Mr. Guru Paswanji, as a spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, my question to you is, do you protect the interests of 6.5 crore Kannadigas if and when such a situation arises, when religious extremist organizations such as whether the Bajrang Dal, I know you have banned the PFI, that happened on October 28th of last year, but religious extremist organizations from your own Sangh Parivar, when they cause turbulence and destabilize the peace and harmony in Karnataka, will the centre take any action? It's as simple as that. And that comes to whether the Bharatiya Janata Party is going to preach anarchy in Karnataka or protect the interests of 6.5 crore Kannadigas.
All right, Dr. Paswan wants to make an interjection. Go ahead, Dr. Paswan.
No, it's not an interjection. I was patiently listening to my friend from the Congress party, and I must make it very clear that it's not about 6.5 crore people of Karnataka, my friend, but it's about the 1.4 billion people of India who are our priority. And going beyond territory, going beyond caste, going beyond community, it is our firm commitment. Number two, I don't want to indulge in any whataboutery, but I can go on and on when talking about communal violence from 1947 to 2022 and what is the status of Congress state. But the point of the debate is not that. You spoke about Sangh Parivar and religious extremism. And Preeti ji, I want to challenge my friend from the Congress party that you give me one evidence. You give me one logical evidence that proves that Sangh Parivar or its affiliate has any involvement, has any remote involvement with any incident of religious extremism. You absolutely have zero evidence with respect to that. If you have any evidence, please go to the court of law. Please approach the judicial process instead of making any rhetorical statement here. The fact of the matter is that you have to serve the marginalized. The fact of the matter is you have to follow the principles of Antyodaya. The fact of the matter is if you listen to the senior leadership of the Congress party, you would realize it was none other than Pandit Ravi Shankar Shukla, senior leader and the former Chief Minister from Madhya Pradesh of the Congress party, who was one of the founding members of the Sangh affiliate organization. So whenever you say in the future that Sangh affiliate has been part of religious extremism, please be careful, please be mindful, please speak on the basis of logic and evidences instead of making some rhetorical statement. That is the brief point which I want to make, Preeti ji.
Okay, Dr. Paswan, you've raised a question. Mr. Jatti, do you want to come in and answer that? Because I'm running really short of time. Go ahead.
See, the question that he raised is very simple, and the answer to it is, see, Mr. Paswan speaks about the larger good of India and the larger population of India. 6.5 crore Kannadigas are also a part of that particular population, and if so that they had witnessed a large amount of communal trends in Karnataka over the past 5 years, then why isn't the Bharatiya Janata Party taking any action on it? And if these organizations, like Mr. Priyank Kharge ji stated, that any organization that in fact destabilizes peace in society will be taken into law and order.
Okay.
What is the problem with that? The answer to that is very simple. So see, it's very easy for the Bharatiya Janata Party to come on shows and speak about this, but in fact the real result of the Bharatiya Janata Party was seen, the empirical result of communal hatred, violence and appeasement with what the Bharatiya Janata Party does was seen in the results. They were limited to less than half of the share of seats that the Congress got, and if not for anything, they better change their narrative to development. because
But
that's
Mr.
not going to
Jatti,
work
that,
in
you know,
Karnataka
I understand
anymore.
you're trying to make that point through Karnataka, but then, you know, Dr. Paswan can turn around and make that point on what really went down in 2019, and that is deeply embarrassing for the Congress in terms of sheer numbers. But having said that, you made your point where Karnataka is concerned. Dr. Paswan, quick, sir, then I need to close the show. Please answer. He's made some points there. Mr. Jatti.
No, certainly, and he made some very relevant point. Preeti, you and I have been debating for quite some time, and if results, election verdicts has to be given more importance than judicial verdict than 2014, 2019, 2017,
Okay.
2022, that is definitely the biggest verdict of all time.
Okay.
But not to go to that area, and not to go where Digvijay Singh says Osama ji, Hafiz Saeed ji. So there is beyond that debate.
But Dr.
we have to
Paswan, you're
understand
going
one
there.
simple thing,
You know,
that
right.
the security, sovereignty and stability of the country is the topmost priority.
Okay, with that, I'd just like to conclude the debate.